with the way they're sticking around, plus their other waves not being shoved, they might be considering this.
Well, let's see. All 5 men still there. Ultimate's now coming off cooldown. There's the jump in from RNA, and the bullet time coming from the back as well. Vlad ulti goes down. Snoopy's a dead man. That's a double kill for Creatine, and they can take this turret in the inhibitor. What a setup from Ultimate.
That was a risk worth taking, and they executed beautifully. They got their combo on exactly who they wanted. Pete went down. There was no opposition from EG, and they get the inhibitor and possibly more.
Still sticking around for this. Are they going to go for more? And imagine that these side lanes now, I mean, they can tank up the turrets at this point of things as well. They've got the damage. Let's have a look at that fire again.
Yeah, it was literally just RNA and Frelmo going in together with everything else lining up. They didn't even need the crescendo. That crescendo didn't hit anything necessarily except Snoop. The bypass on RNA, which is not up right now, and the Guardian Angel are a bit much to handle, but EG, no hesitation.
This time they do manage to land them both in together. The shockwave will come down. Wicked actually dodging it as Creatine. He's come to the front. There is the crescendo coming across, but where's the backup onto it? Finally, they managed to take down Creatine. Guardian Angel of Pharrell Lord is going to be possible. The back, only one man left. Kirk going to be chased down. He's going to get the slow. Triple kill comes out for LLP. He's a 5 for 2, an ace, and it's going to be a Baron here as well for Evil Geniuses.
What a transition in that fight for them, knowing that there was only the one revive out. They also burned the Guardian Angel and Pharrell Lord, which is so impactful, and they went before Yellow Pete was even ready because they saw the opportunity. But that's the combo we talked about there, the Jarvan cage with Wicked, and then Froggen came in at right at the end time, the Crepo crescendo as he dodges the hook, and then Pete, since he came in late and was untouched, was just able to clean up the rest of them.
Amazing turnaround there, and we saw an
now, maybe team help later.
Darian out, heavily up playing there, and he's going to get caught out. Double knock of Darkflight. Oh, Darkflight gets interrupted nicely by Let's Bounce. That's surely Darian going to go down. Who will pick up the kill? It is going to be the Bloodwell being used. Will they give it across to Mima, or will Maluno decide to take this one? It is going to be Maluno that secures it. I don't think they really cared who was going to pick that up in the end, but they needed to secure it.
Yeah, as long as Darian didn't get away, and that kill was completely secured by Mimer's timing on Let's Bounce to stop the escape from Darian. And we knew that lane was going to be pretty farm heavy. Let's take one more look at this gank. Darian just trying to jump. You're not going anywhere, buddy.
And Dark Path completely interrupted there. But
this is exactly the type of fight NIP wants, though. I feel like Maluno's going to try to initiate at any point. The only thing Gambit has to do in return is get a good shockwave down.
There's the last exchange on Let's Bounce being used. It splits Gambit across there. Strangleforce does manage to find his target. It's a great shockwave. Deficio will go down. Pearson taking very low at the back. He gets dropped. Sonya's out from Alex. It has been burnt down. Maluno taking low. Mima getting in there. He gets dropped. Freeze tries to get in. Tries to turn the damage down, but he gets dropped as well because Darian is very strong. And the passive goes down into 4 for 2 to Gambit Gaming.
Gambit squared out so well as that fight was just beginning. All the AoE from NIP could not be used in synergy, and now Gambit's going to pick up a dragon afterwards. Check this out. As soon as Mima goes in, everyone splits up. And then Alex waits patiently to land his crescendo. Darian jumped right on free, stopped the bullet time from coming overall. Everything in that fight actually went in Gambit's way, and that's why they came out ahead, despite NIP being the ones who wanted the fight.
The irony is that Boydenborn landed that death sentence, went straight in there, put the Gambit though realizing they're coming across the side. Are they going to engage in this one? Mima's going to come in, doesn't use their bounce, just the elastic slingshot there. Boydle going deep, he pulls the box down, gets the good play, but he gets dropped very quickly. And then Gambit, they're going to try and disengage from this one, but Bjergsen comes rushing in. Bjergsen does get taken down, but he took Diamond Prox with him. There's going to be the shockwave whipping out the side because he got taken down before he managed to do the damage. Darian in trouble, he's going to get dropped down. Bloodwell's going to crash, Deficio's going to back away from this one. Maluno tries to back away. Instead, he used the Dark Path to try and escape. The flash from Freeze, and it's the ace for Ninjas in Pajamas, a 5 for 1.
And how close was that fight? Let's take a look at it right again immediately. It's just, how does this fight go so wrong? The bullet time doesn't even get interrupted, but watch the damage Bjergsen does to everyone by the end of that fight. He got both parts of his ultimate off and an extra rake at the end, which then allowed the rest of NIP to just pile on. And to top it all off, Alex never got off his shockwave because the fight was so
plowing through, double buffed up. Now he's heading down to the bottom here. If Bjergsen sticks around, we may well see them duel.
Ooh, all Alex had to do is have a bit of patience, or just charge him. One of those two.
Oh wow, Pips is going aggressive. His defensive being used up by Alex Sinch. A lot of damage coming down, forces the flash out.
Wow!
And it's Alex Sinch that turns it around.
That was true stands united. That was the double ninja attack, and Alex completely pushed damage from Bjergsen. 3 interventions from Alex. That fight could be close throughout the game.
That's a good shadow dash from Mima on towards Genja, and he's not too worried about this one. Remember the Bloodthirster, he's getting that lifesteal back. Mima's in trouble here. There's a big group of minions. He's waiting for Freeze to come around the side. He will not get the final kill. Voidal comes in. Genja does manage to pick up the kill, and now Voidal tries to lock down that AD carry. Buys time for Darius to come across. Bullet time. Slows it down. And it's Darius that picks up the kill. Strangleforce wasn't going to be enough to finish it.
And Gambit really turned the tides on this game now. 3 people dead for NIP, everyone alive for Gambit, and they're going to try to rush down this Baron before Maluno can get there to smite it away.
More importantly, Strangleforce was just used, so there's nothing to interrupt Gambit right now. The MC could come in, put in the suicide for him. Maluno was thinking of getting close, but that is a nice, easy Baron for Gambit.
And it was all set up by awesome team fights, teamwork. Watch how Genja barely ticks out Mima there with the last little bit of dot damage, and then Freeze really feels like he can get Voidal now, but everyone collapses in at just the right moment. Darian then stuns Freeze within the bullet time, just in time for Genja to flash over the wall. Everything works.
But you don't want to walk through there. They will shockwave you up, and Frogger moves the ball to cover the next entry down towards this inner turret. And if he keeps that one there, we are going to see the arrow coming through. Lands on towards Crepo. He's rooted up. Here comes the Strangleforce. Crepo melted in this one. There is the shockwave finally. He's going to pop Cyanide passive, but the damage here from Fnatic is absolutely insane. They've managed to pick up 2 already. It could be a possible third as they chase over towards Frogger.
I see chains that they have to need. I mean, you see it come in right there, and just look at what hits him. He could not do anything the entire time, and even with the ultimate coming out of Orianna, you need that cushion to follow up. You need to be able to hit that back line of Fnatic, just push you and expect it, or just attacking away. And
they may have just done enough here, you know, with that damage to force EG away. Oh no, there we go, Bandit Sauce coming out. There's a full combo coming through. Fnatic, they're all being destroyed here. This is surely 4 kills coming down for EG. Robin chasing in, he gets the triple from him. And wow, absolutely amazing coming out. We talked about the combos and what happens if they hit, and EG just did it again.
And that is why it was so impactful in OGN when it started up this season. That was just, wow, just the damage coming out. Fnatic wasn't taking enough to deal with it. They hit very high priority targets, as we're going to see again here. See Snoopy wait on that sideline. He locks down Expectate. That's all he wanted to do. Even Crepo flashing in for the grass boost just to keep him there. And that bullet time, not to mention that wicked knockup, he is not going to escape from that.
Everything, literally everything that they needed to land there was landed. Brilliant, brilliant play from Evil Geniuses. That GA had to try and get away from that one. There's a chain encroaching actually landing on towards Crepo, and that's going to actually bait out the Strangleforce. It didn't do really anything for them, and that's just one less element of that combo that EG are going to need here in this team fight to stop this story going down. There's a jump onto Frog, and the GA pops already. Will they follow straight back up from this one? They are right back in there. Bullet time comes on the side. Curse of the Side Bomb is in there as well, but so as he's shredding them to death on the top side. Snoopy going low. He will bandage toss in, but he's a dead man as well. And that is kills coming left, right, and center here. Wicked, he will fall. Triple kill coming out from Pushu. And now it's only Froggen left to keep them alive. Sorry, Crepo's still alive as well.
But that was a great job by Fnatic. If you saw Yellowstar, he ulted, that was Pushu, as we could jump on top of, stop the stun from happening. These next turns are going down. They're going to finish the game.
They are going to finish the game here. Fnatic with some great plays. Actually, Froggen's still alive. Let's not count it out just yet. Sonya's in there, but he is now finished off. And we could go back to it. Fnatic with some brilliant plays here are going to take down Evil Geniuses 2-0 and go to the Season 3 World Championships in LA.
They are now the first team. Not going to be enough. Gambit pick up the 5th kill of the game. Now the Death Sentence catches onto Taz. There goes the Strangleforce. Voidal is the target. Deathmark has not been used as the attack. Shockwave was used on Taz. Barriers keeping him alive. Come on, attack into distance. Is it available? The ball doesn't reach. Taz, 1v1 Alex. A Kafkian surprise not going to be enough as Newflack secures 2 quick replies. Great play by Gambit and the Lemon Dogs.
Especially Tabs right here. Let's take a look at the replay. This is Alex landing a nice shockwave and the dissonance after to get Tabs down to half. We think he's done, but he's got barrier. Because of that Blade of the Ruin King, beautiful maneuvering around the ball from Alex, able to keep him just out of sight. It's not,
No, not quite. And EG here are going to be pushing then on towards this bottom inventory. There is the taunt coming down on towards Wicked. Oh, see Snoopy there it is. There's a shockwave in the back as well. Diamond going so low from this one. He will fall. He's a double kill for Gordon. Snoopy picked one up as well in that one. And now Alex in trouble. He's going to get rooted up. Going to be flashing in for it. But he's a dead man from that. We will be seeing that come through as Wicked going to life steal his way to enough help from the Wolves to actually survive through that one. I guess I just answered my own question when I said what are EG going to really be doing with this goal lead that they've got. No problem to go there on the turret, and now we see the statistic from Zach, and here is another replay of that fight.
And look what they did. They just stacked everything on Ganja, blew him up instantly, then Diamond's forced the flash away, leaving Darian left all alone to himself. And exactly what you said. We're used to EG, we're used to see them have this lead and then just slowly increase over time, but look how they've changed that up. Look how they've just been so aggressive with this lead. Even Alex going into the backline, getting exhausted perfectly, and look at Wicked. That was an amazing decision. That was a quick reaction out of happening.
They seem to have scared them a little bit. They do see the whole console Snoopy. He is by far and away the tankiest member right now, and the team is done. Wow. Coming around the back. The LPB focused down. There is a shockwave though into the Hunter backline. Alex Hinch going to go very low. Stanley Knights have been used, and Darian actually doesn't get over there. And Alex Hinch is going to die anyway. He's currently a 1-for-1, but EG not done.
Oh no, Alex actually channels ultimate before he even died, so now he doesn't even get it off, and that is a danger of release in if you kick LP into another team. If you have that taunt land, Gambit can win the fights, and I'm not 100% sure, as we're going to see in this replay, but watch LP is as we get later on. I think if he auto-attacked instead of using his Pilgrim or Peacemaker, he actually would have been able to lifesteal through the Ignite. As you see, kicks kicked in, you see Krepo standing in the middle, zones him off with that funnel that Gambit has to walk through, and there it is. He also could have Alex and gets killed because he thought he was already dead. Unfortunately, he just ends up dying. That would have been a lot of extra damage, but honestly, I don't think it really would have changed the fight around either way. It's in.
So pressure now on towards this bottom turret. Wolves going down there. Well, Snoopy around. They know that going under the tower here could be very dangerous. Is Genja actually going to get home? They're going to go for the fight. Here's a Requiem comes down. Stranglethorn's going to knock them up, and the bullet time goes through. That's two kills for nothing down in that bottom lane. We did see Shen die on the top side, and well, they picked up the kill there as well. I mean, that was just fantastic for Gambit.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot forget about these ultimates, these global ultimates that they have. Alex is just sitting in middle lane, picking up these assists left and right, as we're going to see the replay come in, and Diamond just jumping straight into the backline with that Shen ultimate on top of him. And the thing was, look at Snoopy and Krepo. Because they got knocked up by Voidal, they could not drop the Cataclysm. Snoopy died, and it kept Froggen in there, so he was able to be picked up. And sort of picture-perfect.
Bolt shot comes across, gives them full vision. They know that the Lemon Dogs are on it. They're going to try and get it. He gets the steal. Cyanide. Are they going to try and make them pay for this? That's the question. They're going to see a great Stranglethorn's going down. Lemon Dogs getting caught out here. Cyanide will go down as well. Midley's very low. It's going to be a great engage by Zora0. Zora0 gets on towards him. So as Nuke's going to get focused down as well. Tabs is the last man standing. This could be an ace coming off a disastrous Dragon there. He's walking in towards Fnatic territory. He's not going to be able to get away from this one. The stun card comes out. There's the Ash Arrow. Sorry, that's going to be the catch. And that is the ace and the Dragon for Fnatic.
Could not have been better for them. And let's take a look at how this happened. How many Dragon Steals have we seen during these playoffs? There's another one. It's usually been at Baron, but this is why the fight was so good for Fnatic. This corridor with Zyra is a disaster to fight for Lemon Dogs. Once that Stranglethorns went down, it meant Lemon Dogs couldn't get the clean initiation. You can see Zora0 only got a couple with his ultimate. Cyanide came back to finish it off when Soaz used the ultimate, and Lemon Dogs was scattered because they started that fight from within the Dragon Pit and just couldn't make it out through the Zyra and through the corridor. To top it all off, they did lose the Dragon at the start as well. Gives Fnatic a huge edge. And it almost did, but Fnatic gets away with a slight advantage. They're still going in.
Flat out aggression. There's Tabs that gets kicked out by Cyanide. Remember, all the Ashes is going to catch. That is going to be Tabs going down. Pushu excites revenge there. Nuke's well out of position here.
They might just be trying to go back in here because the Baron is still on a couple people. And there's the TF ball.
Zora0 is going to get taken low. He gets dropped His on his Outlast wasn't available, and that is going to be a double kill. We do see Dexter going down as well. Mindy's going to get locked up. That's another kill for Peke. Lead. It's a big, big advantage.
Yeah, and it's because of this. Cyanide goes in and gets the kick this time onto Tabs. In the previous fight, he'd actually gotten it onto Jarvan. It allows Pushu just hit him in the face with a crystal arrow, and then they chase the rest of it down because Peke is so fast with that Lich Bane right now, and obviously his ultimate allows him to go pretty much wherever he wants. Once they make the corner, he cuts them off. You can't run into an Ashe, you can't run away from an Ashe, and clearly you can't run away from Peke, which is why they cleared up that 4 to go fast, because Cyanide is closing in behind him.
Yeah, the last minion is about to go down. We see the giant wave coming in. Cyanide will close the gap though. Dark Path will be available. Condemn Soaz onto wall, but look at Cyanide. The moment he shows up, they all back away from this one, and they're putting good damage down on towards Dexter. Has to force the flash away. Cyanide's going to flash and follow. He may be able to get first blood here. No, the E doesn't land. They switch back towards Mindy. Dark Path will be back available, but Cyanide's now taking low. Remember, he's passive. He's going to get popped. Tabs is going to be waiting around. Just on finish run. Dexter follows on through. Safeguard back to Dexter. And that is going to be Lewandowski the first blood off the board here.
Yeah, and check out that Q spinning around to go around the corner and finish off Cyanide. That is cool. A lot of their key cooldowns. In fact, check out that cross-map arrow effectively, which clinched this kill onto 0-0. Now, Lemon Dogs, after all those shenanigans,
Bottom lane to clear the wave. Actually, only 3 members. Oh, Peke's been caught out. Good grasping runes. They nuked him. Look at him. The damage he just throws out. So much attrition. Tabs gets a snipe on towards him. That gives him his 10th kill of the game. They're going to drive up through here. Wow. Check this out.
yeah, grasping roots is what started all of this. And the charm didn't even need to land for that one. Halfway into the base, too. 10 opponent and almost nothing. Oh, the Ashe arrow helped him out. We didn't catch that on the clip.
What the plan is here for EG, but Gambit not the team that gives up. Pretty much ever.
Cripple.
Yeah.
Did he go for it again? I think he did. It went to the exact same spot.
Was that 2 wards?
Yeah, that was 2 wards out of him.
Wow.
He did have his ultimate available. And you see him coming frog and actually does. Oh, he actually